How Genevieve Nnaji reclaimed her throne as Queen of Nollywood. Before we get started, follow our page if you're watching on Instagram or subscribe to our channel if you're watching on YouTube to watch more videos like this. After a series of false starts and minor breakthroughs, including a special city-to-city Lagos focus at TIFF, it would seem that Nollywood was finally ready to play in the major leagues. And who better to lead this charge than a woman who Oprah Winfrey herself labeled Africa's Julia Roberts. It makes sense that while seeking inroads into the world's second largest film industry, Netflix would choose to hedge its bets with Genevieve Nnaji. For at least 15 years, Nnaji has been a star, perhaps the biggest one to ever come out of Nollywood. Her fame has endured throughout several changes that have hit the industry and consumed many of her peers. Nnaji has simply refused to go away, even when she goes away. Smart career choices, strategic partnerships, and an unending sense of mystery have worked together to ensure that Nnaji's relevance continues to grow, even though in the last decade she has significantly whittled down her screen appearances. For her directorial debut, arriving 3 years later, Nnaji decided to walk the talk, putting her money where her mouth had been by marshalling resources and the biggest of Nollywood talent to tell the relatable story of an Igbo family navigating a shift in the way that the family's transport business is run after the patriarch is sidelined by illness. A sentimental, warm film, Lionheart is the obvious manifestation of what Nnaji had been about for years, making proper Nigerian stories, but for an international audience. Hear her during a Lionheart promotional interview with CNN's Richard Quest. I think the authenticity of the story, which is what I loved about it, it provided an environment where I could showcase the things that made me proud about our culture, our talent, our values. Should we echo this sentiment at TIFF, being given a chance to tell your own story in your own way on behalf of your people, I think is a blessing. Nollywood to the world. For the better part of the last decade, since the early appearances of CNN and notices by Oprah, Genevieve Nnaji has seemed on the tantalizing verge of a Hollywood breakthrough. Rumors around the Bond girl role that eventually went to British actress Naomi Harris may have been the result of PR wishful thinking taken too far. But Nnaji has been circling an international career for some time now. Aside from Lionheart, Nnaji was also at TIFF to promote Farming, the autobiographical directorial debut from Nigerian-British actor Adewale Akinoye Agbaje, in which she was cast in a supporting role. She insists Nollywood is the only place she has ever fancied herself performing, but signed a deal with United Talent Agency for representation in film, television, and production. Some of the high-profile names UTA represents include Hollywood's Angelina Jolie, Johnny Depp, and Gwyneth Paltrow. For Nollywood, Genevieve Nnaji is at the forefront, and her Lionheart power movers can only point to the new direction Nollywood should be looking to in terms of distributing and exhibiting content. Nnaji has been making all the right moves lately in terms of taking local content global. Has she cracked the code? If you enjoyed this video, follow our Instagram page or click the subscribe button on our YouTube channel to watch more videos like this.